From high school when you guys are just so much bigger and stronger than everybody. Do you feel like you're unlocking a level of your game that you didn't really know existed?
I feel like he's like digging a higher potential out of me. Like towards my high school career, I was basically, like you said, bigger and stronger than everybody. So I wouldn't really like challenge as much as I am up here. When I came up here, it's a lot of more technique stuff instead of size and strength. I mean, that could add on to it, but if you fast with it, you know what you actually doing, it'll start being a whole lot easier for you.
Calvin, such a deep group ahead of you of players. So not only learning from Coach Clark, but what are some things that you've learned from some of the upperclassmen and other guys just on the line?
Basic on the line, like towards D line, or just like period.
Yeah, just maybe teammates in general even.
Period, they've just been telling me like, this is probably just going to be the hardest part of my life, period, just going through training camp. The transition from high school to college, that's basically it. They were just telling me to stick in there and stuff like that. You got to be like mentally able to do this type of stuff because it's going to take a toll on your body physically. And you just got to be able to withstand through all that.
You're living in the hotel with Bobby Roundtree.
Yeah,
what's his leadership and that relationship like that you guys have?
Me and Bobby was cool. He was actually my host on my official visit. So like we was already like connected through like a little way. My recruiter, Coach Stoke, he was his recruiter and my recruiter, so we kind of bonded through that way too. So it was like a real good connection with me and Bobby.
You came from a great program there, had Bishop done all kinds of offers. What drew you here to Illinois, Calvin?
Mainly Coach Stoke, Coach Fortu, Coach Clark. He came in kind of late towards my recruitment, towards the end of that recruitment process. And Coach Smith, he's from Texas, and he's like, I wouldn't be alone if I'm up here. Waiting on one of my teammates. Kevin Avery is supposed to be up here in a couple weeks, so I won't be like truly just like out of the state like by myself type stuff.
Talking with Vertus, he said those coaches having a lot of professional experience in the NFL helped draw them into. Did that play a factor for you too? Yeah,
I know like towards like them being in the NFL and having that type of experience will also like give me a lead on some of the stuff when I go to the NFL and if I reach it to the NFL, because I know that they could bring me there and I have that type of potential to like have that type of that
being
upbringing.
7 days in the training camp, what are some of the things you and Coach Clark have been working on? Besides, I know getting into shape has been a big thing too. So.
Yeah, a lot of my alignment, a lot of my technique and stuff like that. A lot of hand placement, being more physical, and being more key to my point of attack and stuff. Yeah, just stuff like that.
And with you working to get into shape, just how's that progress been so far?
I'm losing a couple pounds, so I feel like the more that I lose, the better shape I'll be into.
How do they kind of approach that? Do you have a special diet when you go to training table? And
yeah, I've been eating a lot of fruits and salads. Been good for me. The pineapples. I know sometimes I can be a little stubborn about it. Talking to Sebastian. Matter of fact, today, I was talking to Sebastian. I didn't really feel like eating this morning. He just sat there and talked to me. So like, I'm gonna need you to eat it. And I was like, Sebastian, I'm really feeling it this morning. Kind of tired of it, but he's just that one person that's gonna always be in your ear, always helping you out to like push you. Because he know how hard it is for the players to go through this type of training camp and stuff like that.
Vertus is kind of going through the same things you trying to cut down on his way. You two kind of bonded over that, both you having to work on the same thing.
No, Vertus really kind of cut off. He don't really associate with people that much towards about his weight. I'm kind of the same way. I don't really like talking about mine, but I'm kind of happy about being kind of big. I don't want to be too small, You gotta be big down there to play in the trenches. So.
How How in that regard has Coach Clark and some other coaches pushed you?
Coach Clark, he really been in my ear. Just like he know I can play this throughout the D line, through the 2 and the 4 tech. He really sees that like as something in me. So like I feel like I can play it too. If I get more used to the nose guard, if one of the players fall down at the 4 tech, I can step in because that would be like my former position. I still know the plays. So, yeah.
What's it like been having Tamir on the roster and here at campus? Has he been someone that's kind of helped you out?
Tamir and Jamal Milan, they've really been in my ear a lot because they know how big of a factor I can be towards the D-line and help them even when they tired or coming behind them and stuff like that they don't have to be in all the time. I can come in and help them, get them a breather, make a couple plays while doing that too. So.
What's been just picking up on the college game in general been so far?
First day was kind of rough for me. Like the first day was kind of rough for me. It was like a new speed for me, a new position for me, so I wasn't really like used to it. But now I'm seeing that like I can really do this position, be in this at this level, and it's like really a place for me to be.
You see yourself being